And we were just talking about runners. And she's like, oh, I'm in the film industry and blah, blah, blah. And we were talking about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm getting into acting. She's like, great. Anytime I'm going to bring you into the room. Because I sold her a pair of shoes with gusto.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows what you're doing and how things are connected? The thing is that you have to be open and you have to be willing to talk about what you want. And you have to be willing to engage with it and take action and do stuff. And so, and yeah, it isn't really that woo-woo. The thing is that I look at it like it's woo-woo because we don't have a way to rationally describe it, essentially. And we don't understand it entirely. And I think this is where like art fills in a lot of gaps for us. It fills in that magic area where we're like, I don't really know how this works, but I'm going to kind of trust. And we talked a lot about this in the podcast, right? And yeah, so I feel like, like I'm not going to say that The Secret is just bad. It's just that it's incomplete in its presentation, and it puts too much weight on, in my opinion, it just puts too much weight on one thing without putting weight on the other thing, which is sometimes the pain that you have to go through and the discomfort of action. Here's a quote I heard. One last thing, Evan. You will always have a philosophy to back up your whatever you want to call it, and in this case, it would be lack of courage. You'll always have a philosophy to back up what you don't like, what you want to avoid. Everybody has a philosophy to back it up. So if you want something, look at your philosophy, because your philosophy is usually what's keeping you from having it. You need to change the way you look at the world. You need to change the way you see things and the way you act in accordance to the world, because your philosophy will justify your cowardice.